Okay, so today we're going to learn how to establish a cue. So we'll start with the story of Pavlov and his dog. Pavlov was a scientist that had a dog, and he taught it to be hungry when he rang a bell. So what he did was he got a bell and he rang it, bing, and then he gave it food. And then he rang the bell, bing, and then he gave it food. And then he rang the bell, bing, and then he gave it food. So pretty soon the dog learned that every time he heard the bell, bing, he was going to get food. And Pavlov, he goes, yay, I invented something. And he became famous. So a lot of parents ask, how come my kid doesn't listen unless I'm shouting? I don't want to shout, but he really doesn't listen until I start shouting and I get mad. And well, what happens a lot of times is the parent doesn't want to start a fight with their kid, so they will tell their kid, Johnny, go clean your room, please. Johnny, go clean your room. Johnny, go clean your room. Johnny, go clean your room. And they'll tell him over and over again. But Johnny knows that there's no consequence coming at that point, so he's not going to do it. Then the parent gets irritated. Johnny, you need to start cleaning your room. And Johnny might go in his room, he might kick some boxes around, but he's not really going to clean it. Because there's no consequence, usually, at that point. Then the parent's going to get mad, irate. Johnny, you need to get in there and go clean your room. And at that point, Johnny knows that a consequence will always come. When the parent gets that mad, it will always come. So he's not going to listen here. He's not going to listen here. He's going to be listening here, because that's when, just like the dog, the consequence comes. So what you want to do is you want to establish a new cue. So what a lot of parents use is 1, 2, 3. So they'll count to 3, though, like baseball. Johnny, go clean your room. 1. Johnny, go clean your room. 2. Johnny, go clean your room. 3. And then they'll give the consequence. So the cue is the 1, 2, 3. Every time he hears 3, he knows that a consequence is coming. But the consequence always has to come on 3. Just like the dog. If it didn't come on 3, it wouldn't mean anything. So you could use 1, 2, 3. You could use a snap. You could use a clap. You could use a bell. You could say Rumpelstiltskin. It doesn't matter as long as whatever the cue is, the consequence follows. And that's how you establish a cue.